In the midst of his dramatic legal struggle with Angela Deem, Ilesanmi recently requested fans of 90 Day Fiancé for financial assistance. Season 2 of 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days marked Angela and Michael's premiere, the pair lived approximately 6,000 miles apart and was together for several years despite their 20-year age difference. But in the end, this couple's concerns were largely unfounded due to their age difference and distance from one another. Even after they dated for a considerable amount of time, Angela never truly trusted Michael and believed he was a con artist. Furthermore, Angela would become so enraged with Michael on a regular basis that many people worried about his safety. In fact, a petition to have Angela taken off TLC for abuse was started by some franchise viewers. In Nigeria, Michael's native country, the couple wed. Following the nuptials, they had to wait an entire 4 years for Michael's visa to be granted so he could move to Georgia and live with Angela. They barely shared a home in Georgia for 2 months after Michael's visa was granted before he went missing. Michael allegedly admitted to the police that he was afraid for his safety in Angela's house. He left Georgia to live with friends in Texas as a result, but Angela saw this as evidence that he had been lying to her all along. She accused Michael of committing marriage fraud and sued for an annulment as a result. Michael started a fundraising on the website GoFundMe to solicit donations from his admirers in order to pay for the expensive legal bills. This is all of the available data. In the end, Michael's fundraising brought in nearly twice as much money as he had originally requested. In order to pay for legal bills to challenge the annulment, the Nigerian guy set up a GoFundMe page and requested $25,000 from his supporters. Michael launched the fundraiser, and in just 2 days, $43,429 had been raised. Even while a large number of followers contributed to the fundraiser, other supporters condemned him for requesting money. It makes sense that Michael wouldn't want to give up on living in the United States after just 2 months, given that he had to wait 4 years for a visa. Nevertheless, Michael is unable to lawfully earn money as he is now without a green card. How he would challenge the annulment is a mystery if he didn't create a GoFundMe. It's a challenging issue that will only become more intricate. It makes sense that Michael wouldn't want to give up on living in the United States after just 2 months, given that he had to wait 4 years for a visa. However, he is unable to lawfully earn money as he is currently without a green card. It's a difficult position that will only get more difficult. Michael is said to be in risk of deportation should the annulment proceed because Angela requested an annulment rather than a divorce. Michael was also accused of fraud by the Georgia woman when Angela requested the annulment. This is a result of her continued belief that he was a con artist and never had any intention of marrying her. Angela believes Michael was merely using her as a means to get entry into the United States. Of course, this would irritate anyone, but there's no proof that Michael was really conniving Angela. In spite of this, his immigration status would likely be impacted by an annulment and fraud charges. It seems reasonable that Michael is working to stop this from happening because 4 years is a long time to wait to enter the country just to be deported soon after. Michael's GoFundMe website claims that someone else actually planned the campaign on his behalf. Michael was kindly assisted in organizing the fundraising by Mary Kay of the YouTube channel Keiki and Kibitz, as stated on the donation page. It seems that she complied with Michael's request. It is also stated on the campaign page that all proceeds will go straight to Michael to assist with his legal bills. A few social media users expressed doubts regarding the legitimacy of the GoFundMe. But Michael also posted about the event on his social media accounts. It appears that nothing dubious is happening because he disclosed it. Given that he had just moved to the U.S., it makes reasonable that he would require assistance. Furthermore, Michael was prohibited from using social media by Angela while they were together. As a result, his experience utilizing social media and living in the United States is limited. Michael has lately hired a lawyer to challenge the annulment, most likely with the assistance of the monies he raised. Instead, Michael and his attorney requested a divorce, according to Sarcasm. Divorce lowers Michael's likelihood of being deported. Other than the fact that Michael is no longer married to an American, there are no additional grounds for his deportation. In addition, Michael claimed that Angela had been abusing him. He said she had physically and mentally abused him. Michael further claimed that Angela mistreated him both privately and publicly. In addition, he affirmed that their marriage was lawful and that he wasn't defrauding Angela. Michael insisted, according to Sarcasm, that he ran away because he was reportedly being abused. Michael claimed that his worry for his own safety was the only factor driving his action, regardless of what Angela believes. Michael shared an Instagram story that was added recently by a tire shop employee. The staff member expressed appreciation for Michael's time spent at the business in the post. The staff member presumably knew Michael from television. The message seemed innocuous enough, but several of Michael's followers expressed doubts about his visit to the tire business. Some may be concerned that Michael utilized the excess money from his fundraiser to purchase a car because it raised more than he had anticipated. But the last time fans heard about Michael's car, it was because Angela was destroying it. It would make sense if he purchased an automobile, given that he is now adjusting to life in a foreign nation. Shabuti provided an update, claiming that Michael was only standing next to a car for a picture and had not actually purchased one. When they were filming the tell-all episodes, Michael and his castmate from 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after. Season 8 Jasmine Pineda grabbed a selfie together. After all, the picture gave rise to suspicions about Michael and Jasmine's romance. Angela snapped at Jasmine because she thought the picture showed them too close. Jasmine stated in an interview with Access Hollywood that she and Michael are just friends. The stunning Panamanian woman added that she was afraid to speak with Michael in general due to Angela's unpredictable behavior. Jasmine further mentioned that Michael's activities in the residence they shared for the tell-all were always under Angela's observation. Angela was always around, Jasmine said, teasing that she risked her life to take the photo with Michael. Ever since Michael came to the United States, pictures of him hanging out with different ladies have surfaced. Though these are all speculative theories, it's simple to infer that he's dating someone. Michael also tagged Megan, a woman, in another Instagram story. Many concluded Megan was Michael's girlfriend based on the tag. Megan asserted that she is not and has never been in a relationship with Michael, according to Shabuti. Megan apparently insisted that she doesn't even know Michael and has never even spoken to him. Shabuti surmised as a result that Michael might have only tagged Megan because he probably thought she a baddie. It seems that Angela mistakenly believed that Megan was Michael's girlfriend and Deem her as well. Michael asserted on TikTok that he is currently single in spite of all of this. Angela claimed that after just a few weeks in the country, Michael began acting shady with his phone. She had the impression that he was hiding something from her on the phone. This further convinced Angela that Michael was con artists. Skyla Deem, Angela's daughter, recommended that her mother engage a private investigator as a result. The plan was to ascertain whether Michael was interested in anything else or if he was just after the green card. A private investigator that Angela hired was unable to uncover any proof that Michael was defrauding her. He did discover that Michael had 3 Instagram accounts, though. Even though Angela and Michael were married, she did not want Michael to use social media. That clarifies Michael's shady behavior with his phone. On her Instagram account, Angela has been raving nonstop about Michael and his fundraising. Her behavior has alarmed some of her fans because it appears to be a touch unstable. Angela insists in her posts that Michael is a con artist. She has also started identifying his supporters as scammers, referring to them as Team Scammer. The Georgia woman trash talks about her ex-husband's fundraiser and posts about him several times a day. Angela has some supporters, despite the fact that a number of people who have left comments on her social media posts seem to be rather concerned for her well-being. Comments on her numerous posts and lives are urging her to persevere and hang in there. Everyone will be relieved when this strange and difficult situation is finally resolved. It is said that Michael still resides in Texas. Furthermore, it seems that he has discovered a group of pals that he regards as family. He's also staying with friends, possibly in the same location after his escape from Georgia. It's fortunate that Michael has found a supportive group because it must be difficult to handle this problem on one's alone in a foreign nation. Angela, though, looks offended that Michael has made friends. She frequently posts angry messages on social media about Michael's newfound community. Numerous cast members of 90 Day Fiancé have openly expressed their support for Michael and his circumstances. Michael seems to have a support network during this difficult time, which is fantastic. It will be interesting to see what happens next because this scenario is becoming more complex by the day.